Hey YouTube, here I am with my setup to fill your torps actually. So I clean my torps, I rinse them out really well, I just blow them up so the bag inside is actually inflated and it's cleaned with some star sand, you know, the one that is really good for food items to clean when getting in contact with food later. So what I did also, I did a measurement for the beer to be ready or not ready, and it's actually ready because it's sitting at 1.006. So this means it is really actually ready now to drink. I'm gonna pour this away later, guys, because you don't want to drink this anymore, of course, when being a long time in contact with the air. So this is my tube, like you can see. Here's my brew bucket with my homebrew in there. This is actually the tube, the bottle filler. Like you can see, it's all been rinsed, it's all been cleaned. Now it's open, like you can see. The IPA is in there. The tube will be otherwise be clear and you can see through it. But now there is fluid in there, like my homebrew. And when you push here, like push your bottle upwards, the bottle will start to fill, or your torp will start to fill. And then you can, when you take it away, it leaves some space, like this space is still left in the torp, but I always just put a little bit more out to make sure. I'm also gonna actually weigh out the sugar I'm gonna put in there. So that's the thing. I want to do it, don't want to do it later, the sugar. I want to do it right in the torps. So I got something to weigh out, actually, my sugar, and I just use actually plain sugar, like your table sugar, how fine table sugar. So I'm gonna reset this, guys. Okay, so what I told you, I'm gonna do 5 grams of sugar. Normally you use like 6 to 7 grams even for 1 liter to add for a carbonation going on in the bottle. And fermentation still actually is carbonating up, like it's like 2 weeks in the bottle then. But I'm not gonna do it because I told you these things can hold some pressure, but not so much pressure. So okay, I'm gonna do some glue later also on it. So let's get some sugar first. I got a new pack of it, fine crystal sugar. I'm gonna open it now. So I'm looking for 5 grams only. Okay, it's a little too much. It's already 6.4 grams. But you know, this doesn't actually look so much. So I'm gonna use 6.6 grams approximately, something like that, because 5 grams will be really too little. Okay, 6 grams. I'm gonna go with 6 grams because it really doesn't look much. I got also this to fill up actually my sugar in there. That's really easy. So it's on here. That's actually on the weight, the thing to weigh out the sugar. So okay, this is already in there. 6 grams of sugar, which isn't really much, guys. Okay, now I blew this up already, the back inside, and now I'm gonna push it upwards, and now it starts filling. And now, of course, I'm gonna watch out when it's filled, because this goes rather quick. When it's filled to the top, I'm gonna pull it out and then see how much I will be actually getting out again. Sometimes I can see it really well. A lot of times I use actually my phone, my light of my phone to see inside, because you can only see it when it's actually too late, when it's coming out almost. So I got to do always a little bit out there. But this is going really well. Still filling, still filling. Oh, I forgot one thing. To pull out my water lock. Because this is really important to pull out your water lock. Because otherwise the air can't get in and it goes really slow. That's why maybe it goes so slow like this. But now it will go much faster, of course. Don't blink, guys, at this moment, because when it's there it will be full. There is some weight to it, so I'm guessing this is going to be almost full. Oh, yeah, there it is. So you pull this out. Okay, it seems rather well done. So, okay, let's actually clean this a little bit, the top of it, because when it's actually coming a little bit out, it's also nice to clean the top. Actually, wait a minute, I'm gonna get some things. So what I do some stars and some cleaner in here. I put myself a rug, like the things you to clean actually in your kitchen, a kitchen like towelish, and then you just, I'm gonna do it here, you just clean it. So when you install actually the line, there is no problems. So here is one of the lines, guys, and I've also cleaned it, of course. And when you clean it, you make sure it's actually open. So when I told you, when you close it like this way, like so, I'm going to show it. Now it's actually open, not closed. It works a different way. And when you pull it, yeah, voila. Now it's closed actually. So you want it to be in this stand. You have cleaned it already. And now you can actually put it in the torp and then do some glue around it later. So just push it in the torp like this. You see, and this one is actually ready to carbonate. There is some sugar in there. It will be like 2 weeks. You must wait around 2 weeks. What I always do now, guys, because the sugar will be at the bottom, I do turn it a few times over like this, to make sure the sugar is actually everywhere in my brew and is actually slightly already dissolving. So this is how to work with how to fill your torps, guys. So I hope you learned something, and if you have questions, people, do put it in the comment box below. I will answer them, of course. So just make sure everything is really clean. You got yourself a brewing bucket, you have your filler, your bottle filler, and when you have that all, you can actually fill your torps when they're cleaned, and you make sure your line is actually closed when you put it on there and your homebrew is in. Just like I said, 5 grams to 6 grams. I use now 6 grams. This won't be too much, I'm sure of that. But I also do some glue, like I said, some super glue on it. So that was my video, guys, my update again. So I hope you haven't had any questions anymore, and you understand all of this, how it actually works to fill your torp. And then, guys, when the 2 weeks are over, you will still hear it banging, like it's still be inflating, because the sugars and the CO2 will be going on. So you might now and then hear some cracking sounds, but that's a good thing. That means that actually your carbonation is happening, and you wait like 2 weeks, and then I think it will be ready, and you just put it in the fridge or yeah, in the fridge, and then just put it in your machine and wait till the light goes on. Wait some longer, because when the light actually turns green, it actually is like, I think it's like 5 degrees, but it will chill down to 2 degrees. So wait a little bit longer, like maybe an hour or two longer. It won't hurt it, and it will be tasting even better, of course, when it's more cold. So okay guys, this was my video. Cheers, bye, thanks. And here we have them. All the torps I have filled. You can see the glue on there. Do make sure, people, that the nozzle is really closed. So when you push it open, it is closed. Make sure of that, because otherwise it will actually spill on your floor and coming out. So now let's wait 2 weeks, and then our torps will be ready with our own homebrew. Our own homebrew to put in the torp, like at 2 degrees, and we can enjoy our torps. Yeah. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Cheers.